am moving away from this conversation. I am.
Oh, shame. Ulimele. Are you breathing through the wound? Oh, but
I'm not going to answer anything. I am not. Okay, cool.
Okay, clarify it for us.
Wait, is Capitec Bank a local bank?
Yeah, it's sort of.
I think so, man. Yes, I have nothing to say except to get your stuff together. You're making us look bad in public. In front of other people.
Yeah.
Middle class.
But then see you guys. Ngizaphuma njani angisho uyabo. Stop out there. Hey, stop. Can't go.
But what happened? I want to understand what did they do. What was the problem?
The best person to answer that is next to you.
Kanti, why is she avoiding the 7 seconds? Right. Really? This whole time it was off.
The whole time.
Your mic was off.
Imagine. Oh, okay.
Like,
okay, cool.
yeah, the best person to answer you on that one.
And now I'm exposer.
No, I'm not supposed
to. But you said the best person. What's the implication? What are you implying?
I don't know what happened.
She's not knowledgeable with tech.
No, they just said it was offline and they're fixing it.
Are you a tech person?
No, I'm just a consultant.
Oh, you're a consultant?
Yes.
So school us here. Explain it because we don't understand. My word. Explain.
Explain what?
Explain how the crash happened. You don't have to listen. You can explain without.
It happened at 8 when we were supposed to have to open the doors.
Yeah.
We got an email. The system is down. Banking system is not working. They will let us know when it's okay.
What caused that?
They will never tell you. They'll just say IT will fix it. IT will fix it.
Tough, eh?
You know, I imagine if it came back with 0 balance.
Hey!
Oh, gee. We were dead.
Hey!
People will line up at my house.
Hey!
People will line up at my house.
People will roast you. Speaking of roasting, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, the roast.
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
You didn't see it. Did you see it?
But in my head, I was like, they're going to speak about one thing. Like we were discussing.
Yeah, like her skin bleaching and her history.
Conversations already.
Yeah, she was telling me about it.
We had to get ready.
Familiarize
ourselves with each other. I didn't want to come here and have.
So tell him what you told me. He wants to know. Okay, Carrie, we will tell you.
Not just me.
So this is what. So this is what happened.
Yeah.
Khanyi Mbau, right? Mm-hmm. Most of it revolved around obviously her history because everybody knows that. You know, she has a history of what she was labeled as a gold digger because of her sexual past or her past of like, you know, being with men for money and all of that. And at some point they also zoned in on her career because apparently, and this is something I didn't know about, the recent season of The Wife didn't do too well.
Yeah.
People had mixed emotions. Some people said they felt that it's not in line with the story.
Yeah, no,
that it was
because of her.
No, not because of her. It was the storytelling that they weren't a fan of. But then obviously she was also affected by it because if your character is written in a way that isn't in line with what the people expect.
Yeah, the wife. Oh, yeah. I think
so her character wasn't the same as like what was expected from the book. So people went in on her because I mean she's the one portraying.
Yeah.
On the roast.
Not on the roast, but it was mentioned.
Yeah.
Who was on the panel?
Sillo Makeganyube.
Yeah.
Which was weird for me because
wait,
who? Sillo Daniel Nyai.
Daniel Nyai. Why?
But it was refreshing, hey?
Yeah,
because
he's
he's a giant in the industry.
Who is the killer?
Celeste.
Celeste. Yeah.
But then the investigative she went in.
Davey, I love her. Oh my goodness! But I liked how she roasted them without it coming off.
That's what I mean. She went in. Yeah,
you can tell that she's an investigative journalist.
Yeah.
And then Timo Touch was there as well. What Pop said about his accent killed me.
What did he say?
Killed me.
I didn't watch
it.
He was like, his accent is at different stages of load shedding. What?
I didn't watch I didn't watch it, so I can't like.
No, he said accent is different stages of YouTube.
Yeah.
Stage 2, Nana. I died. I was like, damn, man. Why did you go that hard? He's a comedian.
He is.
Celeste for me, ne? Celeste felt like a power card, like a joker when you're playing Crazy 8. She's a comedian, of course she knows what to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then who else was there? There was a...
flop.
Remember him from the podcast with McG. Yeah, the only thing, and did you notice, Uguti, they didn't really roast him much. There's not much you can say.
Yeah.
The only thing you could say is the whole McG thing, but to McG, like that. But even then, it's like...
I think it was before. I think it was after.
What happened with Dinora?
Yeah, it was after the...
No? Aisha, apparently she just cuts him off when he wants to
has to raise his hand.
Has to raise his hand when he wants to comment on the radio show.
Really?
Yeah.
And even when he raised his hand, he still doesn't get a chance to talk.
What's this? What did he do?
No, he's just a co-host.
No, but then he's not even a co-host. They are hosts.
All of they're equal.
Yeah.
So,
but then Saul never gets a chance to talk.
Didn't he respond to that?
Is it a matter of him not getting a chance to talk, or does he not have anything to say?
When you're raising your hand, that means you have something to say.
No, you know why I'm asking? I'm asking this because a lot of times people who have very powerful personalities, when they're around abanyabantu that are more reserved, they tend to come off as domineering or tend to come off as aggressive. So I needed to understand the context.
There's no political answer to this one. When you raise your hand, that means you have something to say.
So that really happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't I thought it was a joke.
That was a video.
I thought they made a joke.
No. Oh, he raised his hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was still not given a chance to talk.
Okay. That's why fails in relationships.
Yo.
That's what they said on Twitter. What is me?
Why do you go that far? They do. The whole reason why I brought up the roast is because I wanted to talk about the normalization of hate culture.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy and it's so popularly accepted to be that one person that has something negative to say about Umuntu, even when they're doing good. I look at Khanyi, right? She did a great job at turning her life around. You can say what you want about her, but now she's on reality. She's always booked. She's always working. One thing about her bag, she even said it in a video. Money loves me.
Yeah.
Money loves me. So she's very hardworking and she's done a lot to rebuild her brand. But each time people talk about Khanyi, the one thing they want to focus on is her past. Yeah. Because they consider her past to be promiscuous. It's not according to what society would deem, a woman that they think should occupy the spaces that she's in should have that reputation.
Yeah, this goes back to that thing I told you that I saw on Twitter this morning, ne? So the Chris Excel.
Yeah.
Don't say anything bad about him. I'm scared of him.
Wasn't
Is it him or her? I don't know. I'm scared. So he posted a nude picture of this black girl, and then the caption was, "You can change the body of a car, but not the mileage." So it's like Khanyi, she's changed, but we're still looking at the mileage. I think
the reason why people choose to focus on that so much
Kirby's still recovering from the caption, and then you remember JR's verse
what song is that?
Don't deny it.
Oh,
yes, there's a verse where he speaks about a girl. I
think the reason
being a woman is tough, guys.
The reason why people always do
Happy Women's Month, by the way.
We are not taking it.
Dog, he just cut me off. He's like, You're not gonna stand up for women.
No, I'm just saying.
Thank you for that.
I was saying that the reason why they zone in on a woman's sexual history so much is because of the biological difference between men and women.
Yeah.
I mean, when a woman is impregnated, obviously it's gonna be visible for 9 months. And then men can have, sexual intercourse with several women in the same space. As
No one
many as
will
they
know.
want. No one will know. And also that's a privilege that they have.
Yeah.
Like biologically. So now, because of that, it leads into other areas.
Yeah.
Well. Like they start to feel like they have control over what we do and over what we do with our bodies.
Ish.
It's almost like our bodies are there in servitude to them. Like it has to be there in service to them.
So do you think it's maybe the upbringing, how we were raised, how we were
told?
A
lot of patriarchal ideas that are taught to boys. Yeah.
The trouble comment.
We're not here to
No, like it's like that. Isn't it like that?
The gap. Because there's a gap.
Yeah.
You know what, but then again, women, yes, very basic at the sexual thing, but then men, we take them as people who have no emotions. People who feel nothing.
True.
So in a way, we were raised to you can be emotional, you can cry, it's okay.
There are double standards that benefit women that benefit men. Like with men, you're only seen as a provider or a protector. Like you have to do something in order to be valid, to be loved.
True.
So with women, our value is placed in other things outside of like what we can do economically. It's more of like a sexual thing or like your ability to be nurturing.
Yeah.
So now that's where and how to cope. So that's where the difference comes in that emotional barrier between men and women, because men are not allowed to be vocal, to be emotional. They're not taught. So they're not told it's important.
Speaking of that, we are told that we must make kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
With women now going to see for it, actually there's a different side of being a woman. Do you think the population is gonna decrease?
Population, am I right? People need to stop making kids.
You know what I think? I don't think people should stop making kids. I think there should be quality control. Listen, before you decide to reproduce, evaluate if you are psychologically fit
you must
to groom another human being.
Maria, not again.
No. Quality control. There needs to be a quality control.
Maria, not another one.
You need to look at yourself as a person and ask yourself, when I bring a child into this world, will I be able to groom this person in a way that will make them a valuable human being, or in a way that will? Am I the type of person that can build a character, or do I have traits that will destroy it?
Look,
quality control.
Look,
true.
Interpretation.
What are you producing? Yes, you're reproducing, but what are you producing? No, you go to a therapist first. But okay, let's talk.
Evaluate.
Let's
You are
talk,
not
my
fit.
slut.
You are not fit.
Let's talk.
But even they could take the eggs out if you're not fit.
No, I'm not talking about it from a biological standpoint. Just
But
the
then,
act of reproducing.
it needs to be done.
Just reproducing with the intent of making another human being.
Like
evaluation. Psychological evaluation.
No, but never
I know, and
lady was helping. So what we 60, I think 3 months something. The name is Khanyi. Like yo, Fedi it's available. Ara ufila getting this. What are so yeah, so fit. Ufila getting this. Cause but meets hard like yo, where now? So she's like, I know me, I'm not done. The nurses are.
So the nurses are done.
Not me, the nurses. And how do I live? It's stand up living a thing.
It's exactly quality control. No, you put it nicely. Now I was just saying, hey, people need to stop.
No,
Kali, we still need people. We still need to populate the earth.
Yeah,
but then let's just do quality control.
Yeah. Hey.
Like just before you decide to have a child, just make sure
we're sharp. And let's decide.
Yeah.
Psyche, financially, you need to tick the boxes.
Yeah, is important.
Yo, when I had my child, because better like yo, there was this girl. I don't want to go to what? Some people are not okay. Remember, after birth, also you go through that post. What thing? You're not okay. Wait, what is it? Post?
I wouldn't know.
Because they evaluate you hospital before. Oh, so sharp. She called. Yeah,
PTSD. No, but there's a term for it.
Yeah, there's a term.
Post-traumatic.
No, that's not.
Post-traumatic stress. Is it?
I see PTSD. It's
PTSD.
something, but it's
Yeah,
related
it's
to
like-
maternity.
Yeah, so she was like, this child is dead.
Postnatal depression.
This child is
Yeah,
dead.
where they just feel like
Yeah.
She called the nurses,
not
this child is
connected
dead.
to it.
1 month were no happy. She threw the child on the bed.
Oh my goodness.
Quality control.
On the
Nice
line,
to see.
how about the root cause? Peter Ragasimulati. Ana Meledics. No, of course, we got to the root cause.
But then anyway, is there anything else still want to speak on?
Why you looking at me?
Sundowns. Watch football.
Oh, but is any... Oh,
Coffee for life. No, I'm not.
Are you okay?
I'm pirate.
Oh.
No,
No, you said Kosi for life, so I thought you were critical and unstable.
No, you get it. They will get it. Kosi for life. They will get it.
Oh, as in
That's
Majile.
Yes.
Majile.
Yeah, you catch it.
How was the match?
I mean, I didn't watch. No, I'm not a sports person. I don't believe in depression.
I had the ticket.
I don't believe in depression. I want people who love sports. No, seriously. Like, here's my thing. I respect people who love sports because that means good you have like an unparalleled level of loyalty.
Yeah.
Like those people, it's psychological.
And how do you
What is those
emotional.
people?
Investment. Nina. You look at them in the eye. You.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine being stressed because eating them
Those that
or
cry.
being sad. You see the ones that cry.
But they kill me.
I don't want
Guys,
problems.
something
You
is
cry.
deep.
You see?
How deep
Zona
is it?
is-
It's just football.
For me, it's
It's
almost
just football.
it's almost cult-like, to be honest. It's on the
Yeah,
same
it's a
level.
football.
La becha, Kerry.
Yeah,
La
I bet,
becha, that's
obviously.
why.
No, it's not. That's
Ulela
why.
chele.
I loved it from
Ulela chele.
Hey,
No.
I'll share Mubechile wa Joe.
Orlando Pirates raised me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the only Pirates fan, by the way, in the house.
Same vibe. So
Really?
Oh,
when it
man, you
goes-
should have seen me.
ah,
I was laughing. I was laughing.
it was vibes.
Mina niyangchaza as me loyal. Mina, I support the team that wins. I watch the match. Maybe I go have
So when you always happy.
Yeah. You choose happiness
Yeah.
over everything. I believe over
Ah,
everything.
not a football fan.
mental health as well.
You're not a sports fan in general.
This is what I can say. I can recognize a good athlete. That's all I can say. But I won't like support a team religiously. Okay, yeah, man. One thing I would do though, if I had to pick a team, because I am from Pretoria and Mami Lodi Sundowns was playing yesterday, I am proud of them because they come from where I come from. Good for them. I am proud of you, Masandawan. For me to say I'm a
Is that
loyal
Indian
supporter.
on the Indian or what's on the team in Sundowns?
Indian way.
Not Indian, Pakistaniana.
Or
On the
there's a
team. There's a guy Nyan.
Pakistani.
I know.
They posted his picture this morning, but this is the only guy I would buy. Spazzing Sahai. I'll find a picture for you.
Yo.
But
He looks like
What do you-
Pakistani. So
Yo.
I think he scored.
yes,
Yeah.
but they'll only
Parang-
support his tuck shop.
Yo, that's disrespectful.
Isn't you-
That is disrespectful.
Man,
Yeah.
Nacho.
Where is he?
Hi guys. Ethiopia. Ah,
So
yeah.
Ubuntu
Come on,
is
nobody
bound
pass.
by the-
Abula Shabo.
Come on, nobody.
Rida, babu.
Guys and people, what? Why are you feeding into stereotypes?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
no,
but,
You know, you know what? I feel like on this panel, man, on this panel, I'm like an HR person. I'm the person that's like, okay, guys, that's discriminatory.
No. But it's like that. Yes, Shabong, no.
No. Mara, okay, sharp, okay. 90% of the time,
Yeah.
when you go to a sponsor shop,
Yeah.
who you wanna buy?
No, I'm
My
not.
friend.
My friend.
My friend.
I'm not
Give me to
disputing that.
leave me.
That's what we
Yeah, I'm
say.
not disputing that. I'm just like against people
Ah.
mocking you saying those things.
Okay, what are you
Putting
for?
them in a
Okay,
box.
what are you
She's
for?
not for anything.
You know
Like,
what?
what are you for?
You know
You've
what?
been against a lot of
I'm
things.
not against. I'm not against. I believe
What
in
are you
redressing issues. But you know what I'm for?
We'll go back to
You
the
see,
audio
Mark,
and count all the
they don't
time you were
respect
saying,
elders.
I'm
I'm
against.
You see, 2000 don't respect
Listen,
elders.
I'm for
She's against
dismantling.
us.
I'm for dismantling ideas that keep people boxed in. That is what I am for.
Fair enough, but still.
It's like, okay, let me give you a simple example. Man.
Mhm.
Let's say Onwanakokas, right? And then you move to the burbs or whatever, and then one time your neighbor sees you exhibiting the behavior ailing what most people associate them with wakokasi, right? And then your neighbor starts saying to you, bona or ugero or something. Like, how would you feel about that?
Feel what egg?
You know what I mean? Like, why are you limited? Why are you limited to certain circumstances? You know what? I think that's what's wrong with 2003.
I was having a conversation with, and then they were saying like, we as South Africans, everything is a song. Like, Siamacha, we sing. Senzan, we sing.
Yes.
Hi, at some point we need to stop singing.
What are you gonna do? Music is like music makes us feel good. Music is
uplifting. You singing.
Yeah.
When you're doing Okwatilo, you singing.
I get Okwatilo, you go and listen to a song.
How
what do you think we must do? We gotta change.
At some point, we have to get to a point where we need to act.
Can we act? Can we like sing while acting?
When have you seen theaters at the street? They're just burning tires.
Oh, you're talking about in the striker. Oh, no, like now we're fake.
No, but then I'm saying with everything that we want, we sing.
Yeah.
Apartheid, we were singing. That's why it lasted this long.
Wow.
Now people in Tembiza are singing.
I saw pain.
They're still singing.
You know, I lost track of it. 90 penny by now. Wow.
People are singing. We sing for everything.
What do you think? Okay, but
we need to
strike Saku. What are we gonna do to strike?
In my strike.
If you're not singing, what are we
doing? Are we dancing?
We're not dancing.
Are we rapping? You want me to spit some? I can write a poem and recite it. Right there.
But
while we have off egg and
no, but what I'm saying is that we need to act.
Okay.
At some point we need to stop. If we're gonna say shop needs to be closed down, let things be closed down.
Or
Safisa say let them be closed down. Don't say any.
But that's not a solution, though. That's just the
only happened once. Remember in Cape Town when they had that toilet issue?
Yeah.
That was the only group that acted. They never sang. They never marched.
Yeah, you don't march. I'm sure you're not collecting the shit. So we might as well collect
Bring it
to you. Easy. That's acting. That's creating a thing that will force you to act.
Yeah.
So
now if you're burning a tire in your own community,
it's counterproductive.
Alright.
The people who service delivery there.
Sorry,
the offices are there. Okay. The people who must clock in needs to see you. You are distressed. Now the people are going to work as normal. The only people who are big disadvantage is people who stay here, who don't even work at Swani.
Yeah, true.
And you are here singing.
But you must act. You are right. Yeah, we must act. You are right.
You need to act. At some point you need to act. I don't think the base.
But can we be intentional about how we act? Can we be strategic about it? Because in my honest opinion, it's not enough to just go and throw shit at the airport. Can I speak French?
Yes.
Okay, throw shit at the airport. All right. Everything. I'm very fluent in French. So throw shit at the airport. Right?
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah, I'm gonna emphasize it because now I know I can say it. Yeah, it's not. It's a way to get awareness, right? But ultimately, it's not a solution because you know what happens. You're making more work for the people who aren't in the positions of power to make that change. So now you've thrown shit at an airport, and then Kausani, there's somebody who works there as a cleaner, the same person who lives in your community that you left to go and do that airport of. Now that person has to do the work of fixing the mess that you created because when you wanted to gain awareness, I'm not against the fact, Chahore, you wanted awareness for what you're standing up for, what you're protesting for, but the approach also matters. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shut it down. That's what I'm saying. Shut down the relevant places.
That
I remember the strike. Nagola takes into TVS Martins.
Yeah.
Everything stopped. There was no movement.
So, but TVS Martins, when you're 25, you have a interview for a job. Ne?
They knew, every company knew about it.
You're relying on a taxi. That happens. What happens? You miss your interview, then what?
That's collateral.
So maybe
it was not meant to be.
No, but you need to think about how these things affect other people.
At the end of the day, someone needs to be affected.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not.
Can it
never be a peaceful.
Can it not be our own people though? Can it be the people that it's intended?
That's what I'm saying.
It did. There was no movement in products, and the businesses had stuck.
Yeah.
Nobody went to work.
Wait, Theo, what's it again?
After Wonder Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they shut it down.
Yeah.
You do realize that affected like all businesses, including black businesses too, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's businesses.
Guys,
there has to be someone affected.
It has to be somebody affected.
You can't all say be happy.
You can't. That's the problem.
She wants to feel. Remember, she's a 2K.
I don't want to feel.
Your feelings. Your feelings. You put them first.
No, I don't want to feel. I want us to be specific about what we want, and I want us to be specific about the execution. If I'm an assassin and I'm not gonna go and kill your brother first. I want you. I must aim the sniper at you. No, it's not, like, let me aim the sniper at you.
Why?
Not aim it at your house to fire a warning shot. Let me aim it at you because you're what I want.
No, but
what are you supposed to do?
What do you mean?
Like,
what happened? Explain to me what happened.
What was it about, Ben?
I think it was petrol.
The same thing we have now. It is something major. I don't know.
They were talking about their own taxi associations and whatnot. Having their own issue with taxi associations. So they had to block it.
So on that day, a lot of taxi drivers lost money, man?
Yeah.
Owners, yes.
But what I'm saying is that if we're complaining about service delivery, let's go to the people who are supposed to provide service delivery.
Yes.
And shut it down. That's what I'm saying.
Be specific. Don't participate in activity that it like affects.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Someone else.
The people who are supposed to be providing service delivery are going to work. The aircons are nice. Even they're checking on their Facebooks like, they're striking. Okay.
You know what I think? I think I understand why people feel the need to do that. There's no direct link between government and because the people in between, there are the links between government and the people are corrupt. So now the people that we're supposed to go to, they are undermining us and they're doing things for their own interest. So that's the reason why we feel the need that we need to act up. But the problem is when we do act up, it ends up affecting other people. So in order to fix this thing, in order to fix this thing, we need those people in the middle, the people that are connecting us to the government, to be the ones making changes.
So who?
As in the mayor of Pitori, for example, or the mayor of a specific area, or like region.
Staff.
That's what I'm talking about. The same people
how many years
to
now?
Protect us. You understand what I'm saying?
I think we'll never win on that one for now.
But I'm politics because we're again.
Yeah.
Staff already maybe 2 hours right now. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, hi.
We've been talking.
Shutting it down.
Yeah.
Shutting it down. Otherwise, big shout out to the sponsor, Sarah's Corner, Block FF. You check them out. For always providing us with drinks, verbs, and food.
Yeah.
At all times. Yeah, man. We're out. Blue, any last words? Any last words?
No.
All I can say is thank you for having me. I love this stuff. Like you're a dope individual, and you were so amazing. I met you today, but I don't feel like you were in the corner with me.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I need to get another gent.
Aibo.
I mean, it's our time.
But I'm at least it's fine. It's our time.
So hey,
I'm at least.
I think it's because we're too bold personalities.
Mara, when you're like, hey, push away, like it moves.
This is fun.
Yeah,
man. Catch a spotlight. We out.
Signing out.